Hey friends! Recently, my family and I went to Branson for our summer vacation. While we were there, we went to the Sight and Sound Theater to watch the show Queen Esther. Not only does this theater put on a marvelous show with beautiful costumes, extravagant scenery, and live animals, but they deliver a powerful biblical message. I felt so blessed to be able to watch this show alongside my daughters. The story of Queen Esther has an empowering message to all Christians, especially young women. Esther was a young Hebrew woman whose birth name was Hadassah. She was taken from her home and placed in the king's harem due to King Xerxes' decree to find a new queen. She was away from her family and friends, her culture, and her way of life. This was not an easy or happy time for her. She had to hide who she really was, a Jewish woman. Can you imagine how alone she must have felt? But Esther continued to be faithful to God behind the closed doors of the king's palace. She put her trust in God's provision over her life. Esther eventually became queen, but she still hid her true identity. Then a decree was issued that all Jews in the area were to be destroyed. Esther's cousin Mordecai realized the opportunity Esther had. He sent a message to her with words of encouragement and wisdom. Esther 4:14 says, "If you keep quiet at a time like this, deliverance and relief for the Jews will arise from some other place, but you and your relatives will die. Who knows if perhaps you were made queen for just such a time as this?" Queen Esther finds the courage and strength to go to the king without being summoned, which in itself could have led to her death. She asked for her life and the lives of her people to be spared. Queen Esther continued to trust in God even when times were hard and lonely. She ultimately risked her life for the lives of her people. Every one of us has a God-given purpose. The path towards your purpose may not always be easy, like Queen Esther's. Put your trust in God and the plans He has for you, and you can do great things. When you find yourself in a difficult situation, ask yourself, has God placed me here for such a time as this?